and a lot of great training usually on Tuesday night. So Tuesday night, and all you new folks, I want you to write this down if you haven't heard me say it yet. Never miss a Tuesday night call. Write that down somewhere. Put it on a post-it note. Put it on the side of your monitor, your laptop, whatever you have. Never miss a Tuesday night. It's the most important night of the week to help your rate of success, to help you build your business and hit your goals, whatever they are. And welcome to the call. We love hearing from new people as well. Every week, there's like between 20 and 30 brand new people joining the team. We love seeing it. We've had 15 people now had a chance to unmute, say hello. If you're brand new and it's your first Tuesday night and this is last call, click on that little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hold down the space bar on your keyboard, say hello. Please don't forget to tell us what state you're calling in, and welcome to the call.
Hello.
Where are you calling in from, Pamela?
From Kentucky.
Kentucky's in the house. Fantastic. Welcome. Glad you made it.
Thank you.
Hello.
Where are you calling in from, Scott?
I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania's definitely making a show tonight. Fantastic.
Wow.
Welcome. Glad you made it.
Hello. Marvel.
This is Myra, Arizona.
Arizona, and where's the other user there?
South Dakota.
South Dakota's in the house. Wow. Fantastic. Welcome to both of you. Glad you made it, and welcome to the family. Welcome to the team.
Hey, Brandy's here from Missouri.
Brandy from Missouri. Fantastic, Brandy.
Yeah.
Welcome. Samsung, go ahead.
Oh, hey, I'm California.
California's in the house. Thank you, sir. Glad you made it. And guess what? You're number 21.
And guess what?
Thank you for making my story correct. I said every week there's somewhere between 20 and 30 new people, and you're number 21. And I'm sure there's a couple of more people, but unfortunately, we're going to have to get going. So you're going to have to say hello next week. I see a lot of new faces. You just didn't get a chance, but guess what? It's okay. We're going to be here next Tuesday also, and we'll give you a chance to say hello and welcome you to the team. So I got to hit a couple buttons here, and we can get going. So welcome, everyone. I'm going to hit this big button. Co-hosts can unmute themselves. There we go. Welcome. I didn't mute myself, did I? Welcome, everybody, once again to the RRR247 and Direct-to-Consumer Ambassador Team Conference Call, training call, our business meeting, the most important night of the week. We're glad you made it. Get out your legal pad, sharpen your pencil, get out your favorite pen, whatever it is. Get ready to take notes. We're going to share some great stuff with you. And Tuesday night's always the most important night of the week. So for all you new folks, what was it, 21 new people? Welcome. My name is Dioletti. I live down here in Central Florida, around the 1,400 lakes that I was just telling Brielle all about. It's a beautiful area. Why? Because I love to fish. 9 times out of 10, you're going to see me with a shirt that looks just like this. Not just because they're super comfortable, but because I love to fish. That's my passion. That's my pastime. If I'm not working, I'd rather be wetting the line somewhere. I've been in this industry, though, for 35 years now. 35 years ago, an ex-carpenter that hurt his back really bad went back to school to be an aviation mechanic and get my degree in avionics. And while I was in school is when I was introduced to this business. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. In the beginning, when I seen this, I was just looking for an extra $500 or $1,000 a week to spoil my kids on the weekend. I was a parent going back to school with 3 kids. That's tough on the entire family. I knew what it was like. It was tough on me, but I knew it was tough upsetting, the kids' lives like that as well. And my kids were everything to me. So all I was looking for was an extra $500 or $1,000 a week to spoil my kids more on the weekend. But I realized something real quick. This was a whole lot bigger than that extra $500 or $1,000 a month. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, what was happening, and I was having so much fun that I graduated. I went to school at the airport, and I was only there for 8 months, and I quit my job, walked away. I've been here ever since, and it has been a wonderful life, not just for me, but I was able to provide that kind of a life for my kids that I could dream of and whatever they could dream of. Whatever they needed, whatever they wanted, whatever they desired, without spoiling them, I gave them their heart's desire. And that is a proud moment for any parent to just, because something magical happened for me. Doors opened that I didn't even know existed. I started meeting people that I never would have met if I would have stayed an aviation mechanic, but the income potential that I seen was mind-boggling to me. I went to a meeting a few months after I joined, and I seen these people like walking across the stage. and they were showing how much money they earned for the year, and they were getting this big bonus at the end of the year. The bonus alone was blowing me out of the water. Guess what? As they came off the stage, I would shake every one of their hands, let them see my face, because after dinner later, I went up and talked to every single one of them, shook their hand, got to know them, and kind of interviewed them without them knowing I was interviewing them, right? Jamie, I was picking their mind to see, what did these people know? What did they know that I didn't know, that they're making that kind of money? And every single one of them had almost identical answers, even though they came from all different walks of life in different areas and different backgrounds and different careers. The only difference between them and me was they were doing it longer and I was new. That was the only difference. They were doing it longer than me. So I set my, as Jim Rohn told us back then, I set my sails for success by going home, diving in, studying, becoming a student of this industry, and becoming a student of the system that I was working at that time. And I just put forth 3 times more effort than everybody else because I needed to make up for what I didn't know in effort, right? And I just poured into it and did everything that I could every single day without neglecting my kids. But here's what happened. I was given 2 things that were blessings to me. Time freedom. Now I now had the time to spend as much time with my kids as I wanted to. I was the dad who got to put them on the bus, take them off the bus, go to every football practice since that helmet was bigger than him, to all the way through high school, to every cheerleading practice because I had a daughter that was a cheerleader, to every volleyball practice and the games because I had a daughter that was a volleyball player. And guess what? When the high school needed a bowling coach for the travel league that they were joining, I raised my hand and I became the bowling coach for the high school. Why? Because I could. I had the time freedom to spend that kind of time with my kids. And I love to bowl anyway. And I love coaching kids. When you see a kid throwing a lot of gutter balls, you just give them a couple of those tips and they throw it right down the center and they knock down a bunch of pins and they turn around with that giant smile on their face. That's the greatest feeling in the world. And 2 of my kids happen to be on the bowling league. So that made it easier for me, right? So I became the bowling coach and it gave me all the time in the world for me to spend on my kids. The other thing it gave me, financial freedom. When I talked about spoiling our kids and making sure they have fun and giving them their heart's desire, I was that dad who would take the kids on vacation and swipe that credit card as many times as I need to make sure they had fun. Then I would go home and open that envelope with a bill in it. Oh, and the guilt would set in, right? I can't believe how much money I just spent on that trip. All of us parents know that feeling, I'm sure. Guess what? I've never felt that again the rest of my life. I raised my kids in the best way possible. I gave them more than I could have dreamt of when I was a kid. And I put that, without even knowing it, I put that entrepreneurial spirit into my kids. My youngest just turned 30 years old in August. He's never had a job in his entire life. He's been self-employed since he was 9 years old. And when he was 11 years old, he was making money like no other 11-year-old that I never knew of. But I look back one day and I realized when I had an accountant doing my books at the end of the year, I said, oh my goodness, what's just happened is after really pouring my heart and soul into this industry for a couple of years, I'm now making more in 2 months' time than anybody I'd ever known in my entire life made in an entire year. That gave me a lot of financial freedom to do whatever my kids wanted to do. And I got to do whatever I wanted to do too, but it was all about my kids for me. And now my kids are grown, they're making grandbabies. So I get to spend as much time with the grandbabies as I wanted. And I actually have a couple of great grandchildren as well, because they started really young, because I'm not that old. Yes, I am. Okay. But it's a wonderful life. But I've been here for 35 years. And guess what? I've known the co-founders of this system you guys are looking at for 30 of those 35 years. 30 years ago, I'm a young entrepreneur. I needed a big voicemail to handle a lot of volume because I wanted to advertise all over the country. Everybody told me, go meet this guy named Roy Rickard. Okay, let me call Roy Rickard and see who he is and what he's got to offer me. I called him up and I'll tell you what, I met this young guy fresh out of high school, I think. Actually, he was fresh out of high school, working for a telecom company out west. And he had a lot of passion to help people. He had a lot of passion to help as many of us entrepreneurs as he could, but he also had a lot of passion for mass communication. That telecom system was something amazing to what he was doing with it, right? He gave me the voicemail I needed. I ran all kinds of ads. I was running a mail order program back then. I ran tons of volume through that voicemail company, but here's what else he gave me with that techie brain, that system he built through the phone company. As I built a network of people around the country, and they got plugged into that system he built, I could shoot a message, put a message on that system and shoot it out to everybody at the same time. I want to see how many people laugh at that, because it seems like no big deal today, right? But guess what? This was 1991. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have email. We didn't have cell phones. I don't even think I had a pager back then. And I say this all the time, I'm not a techie. I couldn't get involved in a lot of that stuff anyway. But what we did have is a guy with that software brain and that techie and that love for mass communication that built a system that was incredible without all the technology we have today. But when the internet did come out, 93, 94, when they hit all of our homes, and we were, bringing in big giant monitors about this big and putting them on our kitchen counters or our home offices. And yeah, Jamie's laughing. Sometimes it took two people to carry that box in the house, right? My first computer, Jamie, was a 286 on dial-up. Oh my, what a day. But when the internet came out, that's when Rory really found his niche. He left the phone company, got online, became the first guru, the internet guru out there. And he specialized in lead generation. What did all of us entrepreneurs that were building all over the country and can now build all over the world, what did we need the most? We needed leads. We needed people to talk to, people to present to, right? People to show something to. That's what he did best. He knew how to do it. And he became the #1 lead generation guy out there on the internet. Why? Because he did everything the right way. He nurtured every relationship. He took care of everybody. And he wasn't trying to get rich off of one person or doing things the wrong way. He was here to build something forever and help as many people as he can build their business and go global. He became the #1 guy. Nobody could produce the quality or quantity of leads that he knew how to produce on a regular basis. And he still holds that title today. What was the second thing we needed? We're online now, right? We need a website. I need a website with information on it that I can send people to show them what we have, and they can read it. Guess what? Then call me. Things have changed now. I can send people to a website, they read the information, and they call me. It got even better, right? And no one could produce the kind of website that he knew how to produce, getting the statistics from that website that he knew how to get. We tried many others. We looked at many others. We compared to some of the top ones out there, and nobody could do what Roy knew how to do. So he became the #1 lead generation guy and the web developer. And guess what? That one-page website that he built 30 years ago, whatever that was, that had a little bit of writing on it and a little bit of when we could add color to it. I thought that was the greatest thing since sliced bread. But he learned more technology, and it was the pages behind the pages, that second generation stuff. And every time he learned more about web development and technology and how the internet works and how we can market online, he kept implementing it and adding to it and many pages. And that just kept evolving year after year after year. 17 years ago, he started the system you're looking at today called the performance blogging system. And it kept evolving and evolving and getting better every year. And he kept adding to it and adding to it. And about 7 years ago, it's like we hit this critical mass. There's some things that he implemented that changed everything. And we started growing at an unbelievable rate. And it turned into what you guys are looking at today. One website with hundreds of pages inside that main site that all represent different products and services that you get to take to the marketplace, have a positive impact on other people's lives while you are building yourself an incredible business to hit whatever your goals are here. If you came here like I did to just make an extra 500 or 1,000 a month to spoil your kids on a weekend or supplement your retirement plan, or you came here to work a part-time business to make 1,000 a week, or if you came here to switch careers and dive in like I did, Linda did, Stacy did, and so many other people here did, then make this your full-time career. It doesn't matter what your plan is. We've got the plan to help you hit that. And if you're looking for someplace where you can build an incredible business while helping a lot of other people along the way, then you found your home. We welcome you here with open arms. And I'm telling you something, this is another thing Jim Rohn shared with me 25, 30 years ago. I can't remember exactly what he said this. I was at an event. He said, the true legends on this planet are the people who find the ways to help the most other people. Roy and Tanya are big believers in that. They're a power couple like no other. You're going to meet her tonight, and I can't wait for him tonight, and I can't wait for you to meet her maybe next week. But I knew when I met them, I met him in Miami, shook his hand, looked at his eyes, incredible human being. Flew out to Utah, met her. a mom raising 7 kids and running several other businesses and keeping everything that they're building here organized and on time. That's an organizational skill like I never knew before. But I knew they complemented each other well, and they were going to be a power couple like Jim Rome talked about, true legends on the planet. And 3 decades later, this is exactly what happened. They're incredible human beings who get up every morning, have a cup of coffee, have a media meeting, and say, what can we do to help Jamie build her business? What can we do to help Carl make more money? What can we do to help everybody understand the system better and get it out there faster so we can touch more families until we spread all over the globe, every country, on every continent, around this planet, until we have stomped out poverty in every corner, given a hand up to every person looking for it all over this globe. And then we're not going to rest until we do that, until we hit that serious critical mass. And that's not going to be for another 30, 40, 50 years. I'm a young man. I got at least a good 40 more years in me, right? But what I know is the system they put together and the passion they have about helping other people, a core leadership team that you're going to meet, bought into that vision because of what was happening and helped them spread it all over the world. And by all of us doing so, we got to meet all of you wonderful folks. And you, every one of you that are here for the very first time today, you could be that next leader that's going to help us spread it around the globe. There's not one person on this call right now or in this family or on this team that cannot do what I did, what Stacy did, what Linda did, what Rory did, and all the other people that you're going to meet here, because we've got a system in place and the leadership, the products, the tools, the vehicle, everything you need to hit whatever your goals are. Welcome to the team, welcome to the family. And it's 20 after, so without any further delay, I'm going to introduce you to the wonderful people that you are getting in business with. Well, one of them tonight, my brother, all of our mentors, the creator, one of the co-founders of this system, Mr. Rory Rickard. The microphone is yours. I can't see you yet, but I hope you're just going to pop up on my screen.
I should be right there.
There you are. I see you now. I was starting to wonder. I was worried, not wonder.
No, I got a lot to cover with everybody today. I'm going to start with telling you guys we're not launching anything additional right now. You should take a deep breath. There is a lot more coming though. I'm going to tell you that inside, and you guys got the buttons. We got people coming in. What we have going on, and you guys that are brand new, let me just tell you, you're going to feel overwhelmed, and that's perfectly great. You know, you guys all know how to eat an elephant, right? One bite at a time. And this is an elephant. It's huge. And it's going to be overwhelming, but it's worth it to get everything built out. And so in saying that, we have a lot more things we're going to be adding. And once you get the core of your performance blogging system done, you've applied for Google AdSense, you got Google AdSense on there. Now we're going to start adding things at will to all the categories. We're going to be generating traffic. We're going to be posting ads. We're going to be doing all the things that we do. And we do a lot of work with the Vortex in DTCA. That's our marketing system. And that's a huge platform that we market a lot of things with. And we're going to be constantly training on this stuff. And today, I'm going to spend time on Brain Food Academy because we got to get the word out there. We've got to market that heavy. We got to cover nooks and crannies. We are getting inquiries coming in from this. And you guys, there is an awesome, what I call a lottery effect to a lot of how we market, because we get paid off of everything we bring in and everything they continually buy. It's residually created. It also has benefits to reward people for referring other customers in, other parents into the school program. And, you know, Brain Food Academy is a school. Okay. And we are rolling this out. We are going to be building content, getting the word out there while school's live in session. And we're building a foundational platform that's going to help fund us, because we're going to be supplying a great solution for decades and decades and decades. Everybody should be super excited about it, but also the perception is that we're not going to make millions of dollars tomorrow. Nothing's get rich quick, it's get rich smart. We already have Wine of the Month Club in motion. We already have the Bella Vita, the Savings Highway Global, and all the kiosk offers inside our system, inside DTCA, inside RAM, which is residual affiliate marketing. And so we're gonna constantly focus on that. But today, I'm actually gonna focus on something very important. In fact, it's so important that on our Thursday trainings, I met with the leaders that run that, and they're going to be focusing on this over the next few weeks, building the pages for Brain Food, doing the marketing on the link posting. And it's something that you can't take for granted. It primes the pump. It needs to be done. And then once you're getting indexed, your articles, we're going to be working on writing and doing a lot more specific marketing for this. Okay, so before I go there, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to talk about a couple of things. High level. And I'm going to start with this. This is our event 2023. Niall, if you could put that link, down below.
Got it.
This is our office time, as Tanya always calls it. We are filling the rooms up, and so I'm going to just stress this out there. You want to be here, okay? There is no reason that, you know, and there's I guess I just say there's no reason outside of, you know, massive family things or important things like weddings and stuff like that you couldn't make this event. It's October 13th and 14th in Florida. I'm going to go over what the event consists of. A lot of us are coming in on that Thursday. Some of us will be there already. Tanya and I will be there since September. So, but anyway, October 12th, I'll go over the date and timeline here. Thursday the 12th until Monday the 16th, we got special rates, and actually we got it extended through Wednesday as availability. We had a lot of people request more time. You know, we get together, and a lot of times we'll come earlier, we'll stay later and build with our teams. This is the time we actually get to see each other. You know, we're all over the world, we're working remotely, we're on Zooms, but nothing is the same as a live meeting. Okay, we've had 2 this year. We did 1 in May at the same location as this one. Loved the location. I really loved hanging out with my family members at Universal. I want to do it again.
You're muted. We're all trying to hit the button, Rory. You got muted.
How far have I been muted?
Oh,
You love Universal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I love Universal, and there's the Universal Day we're going to be doing on Sunday, and then Sunday night we're going to do the Halloween Horror Nights, HHN, which is there. So there's a day and time here. It's right here. It says October 15th, day and night. Tanya will probably join during the evening. She likes the Halloween stuff. She's going to be pretty exhausted after the event. I am just loved how we did this last time. So I'm just going to go over it for those, especially that are new, that you may not have heard about this, or you heard about a little bit. I'm going to walk you through the whole event today. It's super, super awesome how we do these. And so I'm going to tell everybody first, it says first book your tickets, which is great. I'm more interested that you get your room booked immediately, so we get those blocks. We've already extended it. We've already hit our nights. We've already overdone it, but there's still some rooms in the hotel. I want to book that out so that it's easier. You want to be at the host hotel. We got a great rate. It's high season. We got a great rate though for the rooms, and the lobby time and hanging out at the pool and even the bar area there will be great. But the way it's going to go is Thursday. We have some of the leaders coming in Thursday. We had 8 individuals earn dinner with Peter, Tanya, and I, which means it's going to be, if you've never had a meal with us, there'll be a lot of pictures, I'm sure. We kind of go all out. We have a lot of fun with it. And this will be a very awesome dinner. This is one of those dinners you're going to be very happy you're not paying for, but it's going to be extremely awesome. Okay. Peter and I are narrowing down the actual restaurant. We've got some really awesome things planned. So that's happening Thursday. And I bring that up there because when you're here and you're performing, marketers get perks. And you could be new today, but you could absolutely earn a lot of other things at our events as we build. And I'm going to talk about that some more too. So we have the hotel room. You want to book those immediately. You don't need to pay for it right now. You're just putting on a credit card, holding it. It's through the Marriott program. You go get that. I'll go ahead and go here. I'm going to go check it out and see what it shows. So I usually sign in to my Marriott Bonvoy. You want to do that or get a free one? We stay at Marriott's a lot. We try to do our events usually at Marriott's, and so it's good to have a Marriott Bonvoy number because you're going to earn free nights, right? You'll earn free nights. So anyway, this is here. It's a RRR247 event. We are celebrating the DTCA stuff, especially. We're going to be covering some amazing trainings, but I'll walk you through the agenda. But it's the 12th to the 18th. I'll check availability and see if there's rooms for that whole time. We've sold this out many times, so I'm actually checking right now to make sure. Okay, there are rooms all the way through Wednesday, guys. It says there's one available room. It's a king size. And sometimes they have doubles. We can check, but we've been selling the rooms out already. So what's there? There used to be 2 rooms. That's what it's showing now. Now, if I change the date, let's check this out. Let's say we come in on Friday and we're staying until Monday. Try that again. Let's go Thursday to Monday. There we go. Thursday to Monday, or I'll go Friday to Monday. There we go. And update that. There, now there's 2 rooms available. So kings are only available those extra times. That makes sense. And the 2 queens, which means you can share with others, room with people. We have a lot of people that do that. It saves on some money, but also you get somebody to share experiences with and pair with. So get with your instructor, get with your, your MSI, PSI, GSIs, and make sure you're booking your rooms. And, there's some people have available rooms to share already. Get the rooms done. We do this really good. We like to do that. I personally like the host hotel for many reasons, but the view here is awesome. And again, that's a really good rate. Okay. So then the hotel, then the ticket for the event, you need 1 ticket per person. So if you're bringing your spouse, that's great, or your significant other, or your best friend, or your sister, we have all the above happen. You're going to need a ticket for each person. It's only $99. And when I say only $99, we are doing an amazing gala dinner. It's literally walking distance from where we're at, or a short Uber ride. If you're wearing heels, for instance, you might want to not walk. And dress code, guys, I want you wearing fancy jeans, right? Some designer Levi's or designer jeans, not necessarily Levi's brand, designer jeans, and a really cool shirt. And I'm going to be looking for the coolest shirt in the night. So, have fun picking that out. I've already got mine. And then, and long sleeve dress shirt, right? And the fancier, the better. Like, show your style. Let's have fun with that. We're not wearing ties. We're not doing tux. We do tux galas typically every year. We'll be doing one next year for sure. But this is what that is. And then the women, you can dress all the way to the 9s. Have fun with it. It's pretty much open that way. We're going to go to an incredible dinner. So the schedule of the event, I'm pretty sure I have it on here. From 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. is Saturday breakfast and mingle. Breakfast is included. We're eating breakfast in the hotel. They have a restaurant there. We have the entire restaurant booked out for us. And we'll have this buffet menu there, a breakfast buffet. And then it's, mingle time, whatever else. Then our training starts at 9:30 to 4 p.m. And it's going to be a very intense training. Do not bring your laptops. We're not going to have tables set up like we have before. This one is going to be packed in classroom style, but no desks. It'll be lined up, and we're going to pack that room in, and we're going to fill it up. And then we're going to do that intense training. And I want you guys to all be starving by 4 o'clock, because then we're going to get to the restaurant. We'll be leaving for the restaurant around 5:30. It's a 2-minute drive. It's a 10-minute walk or less. It's only like a mile or something, or half a mile. It's not far, but we're going to be at that restaurant, heading over there around 5:30. It's going to start at 6, and we're going to do our amazing awards. We're going to be celebrating the wine label winner. They have it's an amazing new varietal that we have not released before. And we've been waiting on it for years. And so we're going to all participate and share in that and have this incredible dinner. Okay, incredible dinner. We, as marketers, a lot of our ticket stuff, we get some subsidized situations. We like to do it that way. And then, we'll be done around 10 o'clock or wherever we get done, and we'll head back, and the night can continue Saturday. And then Sunday, We're all, those that want to go to Universal, we're going to go to Universal. Okay. So it covers all the stuff here on that to get the tickets. And why you should get your tickets now. If you want to wait on your tickets for a few weeks, that's okay. We'll let you know when they go up there, but get the rooms first. Okay. And if you can do both, great. The tickets are just $99. And I'm going to tell you, dinner alone is going to blow your mind. Okay. We have some subsidies from our IBO program. We have a lot of people that help out, but we're going to be doing a lot of awards and celebrating people's hard work. We're going to be doing that that night. Then so that's that. And then we got the room rates, you got the schedule that's on here. And we touched base on it in from time to time, but it's going to be one of those things. We will sell out the rooms, and then people are going to have to go to other hotels, and we only have so many seats in the meeting room. And for those that went there before, we filled it last time, and we're going to put more people in the room this time because we're getting rid of the tables, and we're going to really be focusing on some intense training. And I'm going to go ahead and close this now. Some intense training is going to happen now. And most of that training, we train all the time. We train all week long. I'm going to stop my shit for a second. We train all the time, right? We train Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. But what we can't train on are the stuff like tonology, ways to help everybody be marketing better, how to communicate better, and understand some of the nuances. And also things that you might be struggling with in the business, whatever area that is. Well, this is the best place to get past it, to learn more. Because the experts are there, the leadership are there, people that have already gone through all this are there. And this is where Tanya and I get to focus the most time to meet everybody on live events. And we can, and we can spend a lot of quality time at these events together. And then the Universal thing, I get to spend quality fun time. The last time we did that, the people that were there, we've known them all before, but I got to hear more stories, hear about their life, hear about their goals, where they want to go. And it made the waiting in lines almost awesome, because you're like learning, and then we got a ride to go on together, experience that, and then go get in line for the next one, and eat food together there in the parks, and have some nice butter beers and other things going on throughout the day, and then that night's going to be the Halloween Horror Nights, which I'm looking forward to as well, and just camaraderie and growing together, and also having some fun together. So there's a lot of information, and if you need assisted, like you need to get chairs, we have people that know the hookups to get the right type of scooters, if you will, to get around. We have a few of those, and if you have a scooter at the park, it's way more enjoyable. For those of you that are older and need that, we understand it. Get with the instructors. We have access points for that. That was something that last year we had people that say, I'm not going to quite need it. Well, when you're in the heat and you're going around all day, sometimes those things are just a blessing, and you want to get the right ones. We learned that last time. So, and I'm going to tell you, the ones that had the scooters were going around, they had the biggest smile on their face watching everybody. It was just fun, right? And getting out there. But, a lot of those rides, you can still ride. There's a lot of things you can do still, but the scenery of Universal, if you have not seen it, and I recommend the 2-park pass, so you can go from Islands of Adventure over to Universal Studios and back and forth on that Hogsmeade Express, the Harry Potter train. That's just a ride to go back and forth. Tanya will go back and forth all the time. She loves it. I love it. Everybody loves it, and it's just a fun way to go park to park, get a little bit of air conditioning, and have a movie type thing happen and experience while you go back and forth from land to land. And then there's so many things to do there, and that's something we get to have fun with at that location. This is the second time this is our third time in Orlando in the last few years. But second time at this hotel. They are an amazing staff. They treated us unbelievably last time, so we wanted to go back there. And we probably won't go back to this location again, because as you'll see, we're going to pack it this time, and we're not getting smaller. So it's going to be a good time. So I got that out there. You guys all got that note. I've addressed this, and I'm going to tell you, if you've never gone to an event before, the power and energy that you get when you're with like-minded people going that place, that's literally helped a lot of people get set in motion to make it work. You need that. We need that energy from other people. We need that. And that's why these are so powerful. I look forward to them like it's the best thing ever for me. I love it because I can actually meet the students that we're pouring into. And you can learn how to do the me marketing better. That's mainly the training. We're going to focus on how to be better leaders, how to work better within the organization, how to build up you and your confidence and everything else. That's what we're going to be focusing on. The things that are best done in person, not necessarily on the Zooms. We can do such a good job here, but it's so much better in person. So it's a great investment into yourself. Great way to see how real this is. For those that are brand new, like it's a great way to launch your business. You'll see why people go to them over and over again. Now, comment for next year. If you don't have your passports, make sure you have your passports by next year. First part of next year, you probably will need your passport. That's a good thing. Enjoy this. Okay. Next, I'm going to start doing some ad posting on the brain food stuff. I'm going to show you guys where this stuff is at, and this is where it should be done. And I'm just going to have some fun with it today. It's super important. We're going to take a deep breath, focus on what we already have, and start posting the ads on it. We're going to be adding more and more offers. There's things that are being set up right now in our residual affiliate marketing, which is we log in through with Cash Network Direct. We're doing a transition to RAM, and that's all paid out through the DTC system. Also, I'm just gonna let you guys know that there's so much more coming. Like there's so many things that we have, enhancements we've been working on things. There's always more things coming, so don't miss the Tuesdays. Right? Don't miss the Tuesdays. We have the follow-up trainings. And I know they're recorded, but when you're here live like you are right now, you get a way better energy than when you watch the recording. It's just something about it, right? It's just something about it. So I'm going to just walk you guys through posting some ads, getting this out there. I call it the lottery effect because you might bring one person in that knows a whole community of homeschoolers. And they come in, that could be the biggest boost of business growth for you and your team. And this has the propensity for that. You guys, there are 37 million homeschooled kids in the United States alone. If we target the homeschooling, situation, and we get 1% of the homeschooling. Now, a lot of these homeschoolers, they want more. The parents aren't always thrilled to do the homeschool studies. We are priced so reasonably that it's worth it for their education to put their kids into a program like this. We just got to get the awareness. But if we get 1% of the market share, that's 37,000 students. And that is a huge influx of revenue to our family here, to the RRR247 family. That's only 1%. If we continue to build and market this, which we will be, okay, we don't stop here, and we get to a point where we get 17% of that market, it's going to be the biggest freaking explosion you could ever see. Now, we've got big things looking at us right now and what we're doing, where we're going. We just got to market it as we continue to build it out. And there is phases of rollout. Like the system's going to look better. The user interface is going to get better and better. The teacher's access to resources is going to get better and better. But we're in motion. We're in launch. And we're doing something very awesome and big, and you guys are all part of it. So congratulations. Now we just got to go to work and do our part in the marketing, get the word out there, and support our teachers. So we're going to be doing a lot of teacher marketing. That they are our superstars. They're the celebrities of the Brain Food Academy program. They are the superstars, and we're going to be telling their story because stories sell. Facts tell, stories sell. And when they fall in love with our awesome teachers, and all our teachers are great. Like we have such a community for this, and we're building something big. So let me share my screen. I'm going to start posting some ads for the next 19 minutes or so, just so you guys see how it's being done by me. I do this on Saturdays typically. I'll be doing more of it this Saturday, but I went ahead and I'm going to share my screen. I went ahead so everybody should have access to this. This is the headlines and ad training. I'm going to go ahead and share this link. And you guys should go to this and make sure you add it to your drive, a shortcut to it. Everybody will have access to this for view only. I'm going to go here to BA, which stands for Brain Food Academy Advertising. And I'm going to open up this folder. And this is ad copy for Brain Food Academy, ad copy for homeschoolers into Brain Food Academy. And that's what I'm going to start focusing on first is this one. So I'm going to open up the ad copy for homeschoolers. And I'm also the headlines for homeschoolers to coincide, with the ad copy, right? And I'm literally going to place this as many places as I can. I got social media tags. And I'm going to show you how awesome this is. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm in my Facebook. I'm going to post a video, or I mean, and I'm going to post a meme actually. I'm going to go to my memes, and these, you guys, these are our custom memes that we offer. And we have new ones coming out all the time. Every month we release new ones. So I'm gonna go to Dropbox. Mine's going to be under Rory 3. And there's some new ones coming out. I was going to see if they started being delivered yet. They're coming. Okay, I'm going to go to education. Okay, and I'm going to go to May of 2023. And education reboot. I like this ad. I'll open this and put it on here. And I'm going to paste the social media post. Okay. Now I already created these. We're going to be doing hashtag Brain Food Academy, and I'll come down here and I'm going to do hashtag RRR247, hashtag work from home, direct to your home education. These are hashtags, guys, that I think we should use. Education is solved. And then I'm going to do a hashtag of Rory3. And those are the hashtags I'm going to use. Okay. You can use your own like domain, whatever else you want on there, but these are the ones I use. And I'm going to go ahead and share that in my chat. And I'm going to go ahead and post this, right? And the link's right there. And that link sends it to my sign up page, right? So I'll post that. And so that's done, right? That's out, that's going, that's a simple post. With this post, I can also do on Twitter, right? So, or X, or whatever you want to call it now. And I'm gonna do my posts. I can do the same one. And come back here to social media posts. I can do the same one. I can do another one. Copy. And then I'll post that out. So if you don't know what to say, I've even created those, and I created these with ChatGPT. They're great. These are great little sublines, stuff to put on there. So I have that open as well. And I'm going to start posting some different ads, tying all the stuff together. And these are resources we all can use. They're all right there. Okay. They're all in headlines and ad training under BA for Brain Food Academy, advertising Brain Food Academy with Rory. Then I'm going to come here. That's my Twitter feed. I can get lost in that. So I'm going to close that down. I've placed it on Facebook. That's great. I'm going to come here and I'm going to go to, I really should be hitting Pinterest like crazy. There's a lot of reach in there, but I'm going to go here to classifieds for free. I'm going to log in. And whenever I come in here, I go to my ads first. Waiting and waiting. I come look at the ads in there, and this right here I know is our guys, right? Same with this one. I like seeing our ads out there. So I'm going to come here, and I've only got 1,393 ads. So at one point, you guys, I had 300 and something thousand ads, and that's what I'm trying to get there. And you know how you get there? One step at a time. So I'm going to renew all my ads so it puts them all to the top. I renew all the time. Once a week, I have an alarm that sets off in case I didn't run ads that week, which is not typical to me. I try to post ads steady and consistently. And once you have Google AdSense, this is going to generate revenue because it's going to generate views, but you got to have the right headlines to attract attention. And I'm providing these ones here. And, you know, I'll go look at this and like, I'm getting 6, 1, 1, 2. I'm getting views, right? People are viewing it and it doesn't show the clicks, it shows the views. And sometimes these go up, but we're just constantly going to be putting them out there. So those were renewed. Now I'm going to go here to post an ad. This is just one of many places that we work on. All right. And I'm going to do this in all the US. The first time I do all the US, and I want to do a position and I want to do it under, and I almost want to do it under childcare because it's, you know, we got the education. So I'm going to go childcare. I haven't done that before. I'm going to put my posting email in. Phone number. I'm going to tell you, you don't need to put a phone number in there, but I like to put our toll-free number for RRR support. And the reason why I like to do that is because I love feeding the leads into everybody in the prospects. But someone they might want to call to talk to somebody. Goya is trained to take their call, get more information for brain food, and so on and so forth. So I put that in there. And now I'm gonna go do the links and everything is there. I need to do a header. So I'm gonna come here for a headline. And enhance your homeschooling. Okay, that's what I'm gonna put. So I'm going after the homeschooling, enhance your homeschooling, merge tradition with Brain Food Academy. I'm putting that in there. I'm gonna come into the URL. The images is interesting. I'm gonna choose a file. I actually want this one if it'll let me. I'm gonna upload that image. Now I'm testing this because I'm hoping it's fixed. It may not be, but we're gonna go put that on there anyway and see if it shows up. I'm only doing one image, everyone. You notice my other ones are all gone. That's a good sign that maybe he's ready to do it again, but I didn't see that. So now I'm gonna come here to add copy. And I'm gonna put the description here and I'm gonna modify it a little bit. I'm gonna put that in there and those symbols are showing up, which is great. Okay, I combined this and this for my description. All right, and I'm gonna come back to this. All right, and I'm gonna hit post ad. Okay, and you guys see how these little symbols are actually showing up? If we don't have an image, that's gonna help a ton. And my image isn't showing up, it's there. So they haven't got that fixed yet, but this is just one place to post. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to post in this and I'm gonna see how many I can get done. Once I got it done once, now I can repost in different places. So I'm gonna post another ad. I did US, now I'm gonna select states and I'll start with Alabama and I'll just do the next one, right? Post ad. And there's other places we post, we train on all the time. There's tons of stuff on there, but you know, this is really important for me to start pushing this out there. I want to get in front of homeschoolers. I'm going to cover every nook and cranny and drive it out there. And I also, so I'll just keep doing this, going A to Z. If I forget where I posted, I just look there, it says Alabama. So now I go to Alaska. Post ad. Post another ad. And I'm just gonna go top to bottom, just posting them. Boom, 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 boom. Right? I'm gonna post in every location. And the more of these I post, you know, I always say the better, because every time I can come in here once a day, every other hour if I want, and repost the ads. And this is just one location, one place was proven to get eyeballs, traffic. And what we're trying to do is prime the pump, prove to Amazon or prove to Google that we are validated by our keywords in the structure we have. So it's there. So see, it's ad safe for 30 days unless renewed. And then it just starts over again. So unlimited renewal is allowed. It doesn't cost anything, but you know, they will fall off if you're not in here renewing them. That's why I try to do it every week and just reset the timer. But if you don't get there for 30 days, it's still there. And then if you go after, you just start over again. This is a great resource to use. He's been on the longest. I think he's the oldest classified posting thing. I've been using him since the mid 90s, like 95, 96. And you know, I cannot even think about how much he's actually benefited me over the years. And he's had his ups and downs and attacks to the system, but when it works, it's amazing. So, you know, I don't have my 300,000 ads, but you know, the ads are even better today than they were before. We just put them in here, and then we have other places we post. So while that's going on, I'll show you something you can do. I'll go to classifieds for free. I'm gonna literally go here. I'm gonna go to post an ad. Now this is one post. I'm logged in again. Okay, I'm gonna post a new ad, right? And this, I don't want to post the same description. I got to change it up. It's gonna be the same ad or same link. That's still there. So post ad. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. And I don't need a document that I posted this ad, because it's gonna always be here in my ads. Unless I delete it, it's gonna be there. Yeah, there's a bio. This looks like one of our ads. That's one of our ads. So, you know, you guys, we're doing this, we're driving this. And yeah, and there's a lot of other things in here too, but we just got to get it out there. We're all fishing. And it's slow, but and sometimes it'll speed up, and it could be my internet too. So I want to post the next ad, so I'll wait till that's done. But I can literally do 2, and I've done as many as 3 at a time, different ads. And I just post one, post the other, and just move them through. That's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, while that's going on, I'll come back and I'll continue to do that and post that. You guys can watch more of that. I'm going to go ahead and move to my book. I think I'm on chapter, I want to say chapter 19. Let me go look at YouTube real quick. I'll show you guys how we find things. Rory RRR247 is the channel. You should already be subscribed to it if you're not, so you get the updates. So this is where we put everything out there. But I am going to go to my playlists, and I'm going to come here. I might need to organize this.
That's how much we made the first day we launched our Shopify store.
And let's see, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here's 19.
Yep, I'm on 19. Is that what you're saying too, Niall? 19?
Yeah, so I've got my bookmark on anyway.
Perfect. So I'm going to open up my my book here. And I'm going to record it separately and let it go live today. So I'm going to cut in at chapter 19. And this is a really important chapter. I'm going to boost this up here. We're going to go a little bigger. We'll go really big. Yeah, that's probably too big. There we go. We'll go there. All right. So there we go. All right. So I'm going to read chapter 19 from my book, Marketing is Freedom, chapter 19. Benefiting from a family of family economies, all using system of free enterprise. I guarantee no one else is going to have a title of a chapter anywhere like that, but that is such a summary of what this is. So I'm going to just read it and we'll dive into it. Depending on how you are understanding what I'm saying within these pages, life can become more and more free. For all that, jump on the education, understanding, and application of marketing. With marketing and the opportunities, it is constantly creating endless possibilities. Marketing is freedom after all. The family unit can not only thrive, but it can become an ever-growing environment to promote and guide the next generations to greatness and boundaries where financial concerns are no longer a barrier. New wealth is created all the time. Regardless of your background and understanding before, the new futures of today and tomorrow become incredible. We see this as we work with thousands and thousands of new students. We get so close to our students as we grow together and share in the freedoms available from the marketing and success available. Marketing is the ever expanding need to make the world go around. There is something about it. It is the everything that makes things work. Nothing has ever been so incredible to share and develop the family economy as marketing and the available rewards and true freedom it creates. See, there is a hard and true part of marketing that can never be fully automated. This is why marketing will always be something that anyone can make a living with. The needs to run a family can be created and successful with so much less success than in times before. There are hard ways to do things, sure. There are also ways that have been proven by those that understand it and better understand the ways of the universe. Paying it forward and sharing with many, not few, is where the truth in happiness lies. Having the knowledge and understanding is one thing. Being able to share it with others to allow them the success and happiness and true freedom from it is another. When you understand and are applying this to your family, there is the next step, taking it to share with other families. As you do this, the power of combined families working to build, growing together is incredible. Creating a community around the ideals and solutions created grows. The incredible power of working together can overcome the hardest of obstacles, and it is an incredible bond to grow, learn, and achieve together. Building and growing as partners and a community allows for so much more in shared results and growth, especially when you are like-minded and doing things in the manner to which is right. Incredible things happen in the family unit and in the community. It is even stronger. If you can create an environment that not only helps others, but does it in a community setting, it will allow for the strength in numbers to help everyone even more. We are better united in all things. We were never meant to do anything alone. And that's the end of chapter 19. I'm going to go ahead and stop my recording. Actually, I'm going to dive into it deep first, and I'll cover this. I learned that a lot of people don't understand the power that like a family or an organization have. And we have this incredible community. And what happens is we all get to help rise everybody up. There's so many people that have shared different issues in life, trials, tribulation, also successes. And that environment helps growth. Right? I call it our utopian process because we help everybody rise up. And because we do things in teams of families, right? One big family with lots of unique families that are tied together. When somebody has a family crisis or something that comes in there, we can do the number one thing to help them, and that is keep their businesses going. Keep supporting what's in there so that they can deal with life as it's happening, but also grow and expand with us together, because we all do that. There is such an amazing gift that we get to give anybody with that, and that is the peace of mind and security. We take care of each other in the community, regardless of where we're located. We can be in Texas, Utah, California, Orlando, Florida. We could be in Miami, Florida. We can be in different cities in Florida. We can also be in different states and different cities in different states and different countries, and we all can take care of each other as if we were, because we're connected because of this incredible internet. The internet has done so much to make things better. And so when I talk about there's more success and with less efforts, basically, it's because we look at the tools we have. I can be building with everybody that we support here, regardless of where they are. The location doesn't matter. If we can get online, we all share the interwebs, or however you want to call it. We can do so much together. And because of the business structures that we have and the way that they're all transform together. We literally can help build their business and support their business and keep things going while they handle things, so that when they come back in, they didn't lose everything. We can take care of each other in our way. And I've seen it done over and over again. And that's what this is what I'm talking about. We can benefit from a family, we can benefit from a family of family economies. Every one of us has our family, our own individual household that benefits from the incomes we make from this. But we also have our teams of families that are connected to us. And those combinations are all building together. That's the family of economies. We have a family of family economies. And it's kind of like individual cells all connected together. And then we have a system of free enterprise, which we're all participating in, and we all get a benefit from it. As long as we're structured, set up right, it's just awesome what we can do. And that's what chapter 19 is about, is to share that vision of what that allows. And with RRR247, we get to live that. We get to see that. And it's just awesome. All right, see you in the next recording. God bless. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go back to my ads. Hopefully you're pulled up. And this one I can post again. So I'm going to post another ad. It was in Arizona. This one I'm going to create a new one. We're going to start in the United States again. The last one we did was in childcare. And I'm going to literally come here and I'm going to go to schools. There's a schools category. Set up my email. And you guys don't need to do this because you can have it come right to you, but I like getting them to come to to Goya. I need to put my link in here. I'm gonna put that file in there. I'm gonna do this one. Not that it's going to work, but I'll put it there anyway, right? Now I'm going to come here and get a header. So that was this one. And I'm going to literally, this one, I like this one a lot. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste that header there. And now I need my description. And I'm going to come here. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put that in the description. And I say that because there's a website link below. So like this is Arizona. I'm going to show you what I mean by that for those that haven't done this before. I'm going to post this ad. Okay, I'm going to come here. I need one more heading or ad. I'm going to put that as part of the ad. Okay, I'm liking that so far. Now I'm going to come here and I'll show you this here. So right there, see it's there. And then the ad, it has the home page right there. See the page. See website link below. It's right there. So we're driving them. Do we want this to drive them to this? Right? If they want to call, they can call too. It's fine. I'll let it feed Goya. You don't need to do this. I'm doing it because it's me. I'll feed Goya with that. It's totally fine with me. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to post this in schools. Let's go to the United States first. And then I go back and forth, post another ad here. Sometimes it goes really fast. And when it does, I really take advantage of it. I should be marketing our crypto watch. So Arkansas, and now I'm going to go to California. Post ad. I'm in the C's. Now I'm here. We just did the United States, and I'm going to start posting here. And I'm going to go to Alabama. Post another one. It's going quicker. See how it's going? I can go back and forth to 2. So if this is going really fast, I just keep going. As soon as it slows down, I switch over to the other one. But I'm going to post all of these in all the US, and I really should post them in all the cities too. But right now I'm going to post them all the states, and there's states in a couple other places, right? Now, see that one's paused, and I come to this one. California, post on the next one. We're going to go to Colorado. Post ad. It takes a second. I go to the next one. This one is in Arizona. I post another ad. I go right below Arizona to Arkansas. Post an ad. It came up pretty quick, so I'll go to the next one. Right below Arkansas is California. Post an ad. And you guys, it's football season. And on Sundays when I'm watching football, or if I'm watching college on Saturdays, which lately last year didn't really happen. There's so much going on here. But if I take time to watch football, I'll post an ads like this during the game. Right? I can stop, I can pause anytime if things are hot and trotting, but then I get right back to it. And it's just something that I know I can do during that time. So it's literally the only way I know that you can get paid watching TV is if you're doing something like this. So I'll be posting these during football season, or if you're going to be watching a show and doing something that's not productive, this makes it productive. This is something that I can do this on my cell phone while I'm at the airport, or I'm in lines at amusement parks. If I take the grandkids, or, there's just so many things you can do with here. And sometimes I'll have Tanya or myself, whoever's not driving, we can post ads if we're doing a long drive or doing something. Like, this is something we just make it a habit, because, you're talking about, this is something you can just do. And it's kind of like a video game when you make it that way. And all I'm doing is I'm fishing. I don't know who it's going to bring in and what it's going to create. That's marketing is definitely a crapshoot, but I know that doing this is better than not doing it. Right. And it's one of those aspects that could really make a difference. So I just keep posting away. And it shows you a lot. Where was I? Look at the bottom, District of Columbia. So I know it's the last place I did it. Now it's Florida. Georgia. It's going faster, so I just stay here. I don't even go to the other one. I want to get them both done. We're in Hawaii now. It's going so fast, I just stay on this one. See that? If it slows up, I'll go to the other one. Sometimes, like I said, I do 3 of these at once. And yeah, we have other items that we can post for sure. But right now I'm really trying to get a lot of these out there on the Brain Food Academy, and then I'll keep driving it, right? Kansas, Kentucky. Louisiana. Okay, now it's going to hold it for a second. I'll go to this one. Colorado. Connecticut. Come back to this one. From Mississippi. So I've had people say, like, do you really just do that? I'm like, yeah, I really do this. I really do it. I paid my son Edison did too, but I paid River $10 an hour to do this for me nonstop every day. Like that's what I did to set up there. And, it gave him money for while he was in high school, gas, dates, whatever else, but it really built up there. Sadly, that work went away, and that's just temperamental to what this is. We'll go better do it again, but it drives the traffic. And when I spend a lot of time on this, and I post in there, I have like several other places I post, but when I post and I spend like a day doing it, or I spend all day Sundays, football season, I get a lot more traction because I'll spend dedicated 4 or 5 hours doing this when I'm watching football. And then I don't even feel bad watching football. I feel like, well, I'm posting ads, I'm getting some entertainment, I'm keeping up with something I like, and I'm relaxing, but I'm also doing something for the best of the business, right? For the betterment of the business. And even if, and sometimes I do this when I'm multitasking the day, meaning when I'm doing like session ones and they're watching, the wine video, that's 30 minutes. I cover the stuff that's there, but I usually have 10 minutes. I can post some ads. So I do it then. And then I also do it, just like late at night. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm just going to do 2 hours of this, and I'll even wind down with this, and I'll get something done. Then I go to bed knowing I did something for the day. It's kind of like making your bed every day, right? I think I already did Nevada. Oh, I did Nebraska. Okay, we're good. You did something for your business. You could actually measure that you did something, but you want to make sure you post in all the different places. But this was a good steady one that I use when it's working. And if it's not working, I go use the other ones. There we go. I'm going to go back here to Connecticut. What's below Connecticut? Delaware. We're in Nevada, New Hampshire. And Delaware, excuse my mouse. There we go. Delaware, District of Columbia. I'm posting that ad. It's going to take a second. I'll go to the next one. This one I'm getting through, right? We're in New Hampshire here. New Jersey. Yay. Go back to here while we're waiting. What was that, bud?
Magic button. Post another ad. Magic button. Post another ad.
Yeah.
Right. Always fun to watch you doing this, but I got STs in the morning, so I'm going to call it a night.
No, you're good, bud. On everybody else, I'm just running this out till I get these done. It's for those that want to see it. Like, and hopefully it inspires you. Yeah,
yep, absolutely. But
yeah, we've gone over. No, you're totally good, bud.
Yeah, man. All right. Have a great
It
night.
says Florida.
Some of us are doing it alongside of you.
Yeah.
I love when you guys do it alongside me, and that's something that when we do those mini marathons, that's exactly what I like when people do that, because it's like, you see me do it and you realize, it's sometimes it isn't fun to do alone. It's another, I feel like, you guys remember when I used to do this before I taught it, and I would sit there and I'd have the kids do it, and Tanya and I would do it, and you're like posting it. It was kind of fun. We were all like, we're working for the family, right? We're building this, and I get a kick out of it. And every time I think about me doing this, it's like, I can't even imagine if I thought, I have to think about it, but I've made a lot of money with this process over the years, over the decades. And I had a lot of like marketing, geniuses or whatever else say like, that can't possibly work. And, years later now, I look at a lot of those guys, they're not even doing online marketing anymore. They had to go a different career path because they couldn't keep up with the adaptations and stuff. But the content marketing has always remained. This has always remained. And as long as there are sites like this that do it, they actually get it out there. People see it and eyeballs see it, and it works. But it's not like feeding your social media channels and stuff. We do that a different way. But and the cost is right. It's his time. It puts it in there. This is a win-win scenario. He's got traffic coming. He puts it out there. He's got a dynamic presence on it. He obviously is making money the same way we do, Google AdSense. And And I got to tell you what's really important about that. So let me just give you some food for thought. So he's tied into Google. And once you have Google AdSense, Google Analytics, all the program that Google has is tied in. So, you know, when somebody clicks from here and they click to our site, Google is seeing live traffic. They can tell it's real traffic coming to us to prime us as to help prove us as an authority on that subject. So you see these ads on here, just know that that means Google is seeing everybody that comes here. And when they go from here to our links, they're seeing that too. So when I say it primes the pump, that's what it does. And once you understand that, you're like, oh, this is a great partner to post with. And so that's why I get bummed when they're down or they're broken and we can't post. It's like, oh, I just want to keep on that. I want to renew my ads. I want to keep them fresh on there. And this is just one of those things. It's, we are successful not because of any one thing, but it's a multitude of things. And and this is definitely one of them. This is, link post blogging is the term I came up with this when we first started doing it, because we're sending them to our blogging pages. But, later it became performance because we do so much more. It is performance. So Iowa, Kansas. While that's going there, I'll go here. This one, we're New Jersey. Get below New Jersey, and we're in New Mexico. It's going faster. You guys, I'm getting right through them. But I don't like to stop until I get through. I really like to get it all the way done. Otherwise, it might time out and you got to redo it. But I want to be deliberate and post in every state. And then really, like ads like this, I want to post in every state and then every city in every state. And that's the next level. And that's the things I do on Sunday when I can literally spend hours to do it. And I want to build up. Like, once I want to get hundreds of thousands of ads in here again, so that when you renew it, it used to take me like 10 minutes to renew. That's freaking awesome. Kentucky. Lost my train of thought. Post ad. Go to the next one really quick. We're on North Carolina. North Dakota. I wish I had a button that just posted them, all of them. I'd even pay, but he does it this way so that bots can't do it and that it's genuine postings. He has nothing to gain by lessening the integrity of the platform. I've talked to him many times. He lives in Chicago. He's an immigrant, and he's got a great story. I know maybe I should get a hold of him and have him come talk to us. We use it a lot. I'm gonna double post it, the last one. Oklahoma. We'll go down here to Oregon. We know these to post. There we go. Maine, Maryland. This would be a great program in Puerto Rico. Maryland. Waiting. There we go. Come down here, Massachusetts. Michigan. Coming here, we're in South Carolina. South Dakota. Texas, I'm in the T's. I'm getting down there. There's Minnesota. Mississippi. I'm waiting. Texas. U.S. Virgin Islands. It does this. So I'll hit back. Minnesota, post another ad. Come here, U.S. Virgin Islands. Click here, scroll all the way down like that. Utah, where I'm at now. So below Mississippi, Missouri.
Wow, if I could give extra credit, Rory, to my team that is still hanging here, including a couple that are brand new. I see you, Marvin.
Yeah, give them a shout out. I mean, this is, and the more we do this together, I mean, that's why we do the study halls and you post this out there. But, you know, we can write a lot of content, but when you write a lot of content, like you want to get Google AdSense, you want to get traffic. When you have traffic hitting your site, now every time you add something, you're adding paid potential for sure. Like it's just, you know, it's just, I don't know, Missouri. But the more of this you do before you apply for Google, the better it helps you too, because Google's seeing it, and then they're seeing that, hey, they're seeing websites that they have tracking on go to your site. Like, believe me, it helps. And for those of you, like, I've had people like, why should I post ads if I don't have Google AdSense yet? You're like, well, you got to prove to Google AdSense that you're worth putting their ads on there. They want sites that already have traffic. They don't want to be, they really don't want brand new websites. They want traffic. They want sites that already have traffic going to them. They don't want to take the effort to put the code in place for something that may never get traffic. So when you show them that you have traffic going in there and it's stuff that they can measure, because they're all over this, right? Something they can measure, it makes it that much more real for them to see. And it's just an unbelievable thing to do. Just trust the process. I'm in Vermont, Virginia. And we're in Nevada. And we're on right what's below Virginia, boom, Washington. And below New Hampshire. New Mexico. Oh, from here, it's going fast again.
People are logging off.
Yeah. That's probably some very true validity to that. New York, North Carolina. This one's Washington. I'm almost done with this one altogether. North Dakota. Only got one more on this for per state. From here.
And I'm getting my pictures to post, Rory, my gallery shows and everything.
Well, lucky you. That's great. I don't know. Yeah.
Yesterday it didn't.
Yeah. Well, I'll take it for whatever you can do. I'm glad you got it.
Exactly. When it comes up, you post as many as you can.
Yeah. Oregon, Pennsylvania. What's going? There's Wyoming. That's the last of the states in that category of posting there. This one I'm gonna.
Uh-oh. We killed off Rory's computer, guys. I hope he comes back on. I am posting ads as well, just like he was. That happens when we share too long and use up our resources. Zoom boots us out. Cool that over 200 of you guys are still hanging here, and I'm not even sharing my screen. I'm just posting the ads as well. I guess what I could do, since there are so many of you here and he hasn't come back in yet, I'll share my screen until he comes back in. Now he'll come in just as I get it shared. You just watch. All right. So here I've got my pictures. Minnesota, my home state. Well, I'm originally from Minnesota. I can't call it my home state anymore. He's coming back. Should ask him if that was a threat or a promise. And it's nice because, you know, it shows you what your ad looks like, shows you your 3 pictures. Down to Nebraska.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, well, I just picked up where you'd left off.
That's awesome. That's awesome. No, I appreciate that. I'll tell you guys, I've been having this issue with the cache locking up and my system rebooting, but my new custom built machine will be here Thursday.
Now I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, yours are showing up. I have a little bit of envy over here.
Can I go slower so you can see? Just kidding.
No, go as fast as it lets you go.
You know what we were doing 3 years ago, Rory, tonight?
Hold on, let me think.
Unloading a moving truck.
Oh,
We became Texans.
that is, man, time goes by quick.
I know. I know. And you know what? It was a lot cooler today than it was 3 years ago when we got here.
That global warming's a real deal.
Well, Storm Harold kind of.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome.
But
All right, so you guys are watching this. This is part of what we do, and this is one of many places we post. Yeah, we have a lot of we still have 202 people on here learning from this.
that's why I thought there was 215. I'm like, okay, well, y'all are still here. I'll share my screen and see how long it'll take before I get booted.
Oh, mine locked up on the cache, so hopefully you don't get booted. But you guys learn from this. Start posting. Like, here's the thing: this is something like we're all posting together. This is a fun thing, right? You see the ads. I gave everybody. Let's see your curriculum. Do you use the stuff from the ad copy, right?
Yeah, and then I actually combined 2 of them.
Perfect.
And then I added, come visit one of our online open houses, ask me how.
Cool.
So.
Actually, that's a great thing to put on there is, get the information about our weekly on open houses.
Because if they call me, it's my text now number.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
I think I'm
Perfect.
last people to keep their text now, the free version, without, knock on wood, any issues.
We actually have a lot of people that still have them. It's amazing, right?
Crazy. But then I take, my students, my team knows that I take every single spam call that comes into my text now number.
Yeah.
I have fun with them.
Yeah. Trish Theron, I see you. Hello, Trisha. That's mine. That's my student. I'll have you unmute.
There's South Dakota where Marvin
Hi.
is.
Hi, Trisha. How's it coming? How's your homework going?
Yeah, my homework's going fine, thank you. I'm just having trouble with my phone because it's gone to like this, I don't know if you can see it, this huge writing, and I don't know how to make it smaller. Does anyone know?
Can you like squeeze the page down like with your fingers? Like inside?
I tried, look. I'm trying to do that, but it's not. So I can't read anything.
Android or iPhone?
It's an iPhone.
Oh, sorry.
We'll figure that out. Yeah, there's gotta be a setting on that. I'll get with you on that. We have a meeting coming up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
So I've
Awesome.
I'm trying to get into my other laptop. Can't get my I can't connect it to the internet because it's sending me a code, but I can't get into the code because of coming on my cell phone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
It's so annoying.
there's got to be a setting on it. I'll let me see if I
Setting.
can do that. Yeah, and text me when you get that fixed. If not, I'm gonna I'll get with you and try to help you out.
Okay, cool.
All right. Right, Stacey, I'm gonna let you go as long as you want to go. I'm gonna make you host.
So I'm already down to Washington. And this is my second go through, my second go around the United States. I did one whole line of it. I hadn't thought of doing 3 tabs at once.
Yeah, well, that and I don't think that caused me more of an issue. I already had the issue because this is Zoom's cache issue with my configuration. But I think you know, I like to run 2 or 3 at a time.
I love seeing that he got Google AdSense on this.
Yeah, well, you know, he had it, and they dropped him. Somebody sent a bot to him, and so he fought to get it back. And I didn't think he'd ever get it back, but I remember when he got it back, and I want him to have it because it's better for us. It's way better for us.
Oh,
So,
gosh, yeah.
so
There, I two cycles around the United States.
well, perfect. Well, let's we're gonna call it a night, guys. You guys are all welcome to post away, get your stuff out there. Hello, our teacher Corey Hamilton. You showed up on my screen. Hello, hello. All right, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Book your rooms. See you at the live event. And we have a Brain Food Academy open house tomorrow. See you guys.